Okay, so my camera just died and I don't have another battery charged, so I'm using my phone now. I am using cinematic mode to film this. Also, I am wearing a shirt. The sleeves are just really thin. So it's blurring the background, which is kind of fun and a new feature. And my hair is really annoying me, so I'm going to put it in a ponytail before we continue on this journey. I did get a haircut recently. Before graduation, so it's shorter than it was last month or last time you saw me in a video. My hair is much shorter, but I like it. Okay, so I started off this month with 3 books in the Mother-Daughter Book Club series, which I talked about at the end of last month, where I read the Mother-Daughter Book Club. These are all rereads that I read for the first time in middle school, and I have them all on my Kindle, and I love the nostalgia of rereading them. So I reread I've now reread the first 4, and I'm in the middle of rereading the other ones, but there's been a lot of good books that I've wanted to read, so I haven't gotten into the rereading portion of this next book, but I love them for the nostalgia. I would give them probably a 2 if I was reading for the first time, but I'm giving them a 3 for the nostalgic purposes. But the Mother-Daughter Book Club series, if you have a daughter or if you are in middle school, I recommend those books 1000% for that. So moving on to books that I read for the first time that I really enjoyed. I read Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. I don't know if it'll focus on this. Yeah, it will. By Rachel Lynn Solomon, who also wrote The X Talk, which I really enjoyed, and I think I gave it 5 stars last year. This one was really good. It's academic rivals to lovers, and I love this. It is set in high school, like they're graduating high school, which is not my favorite because I'm not in high school, so I don't usually enjoy reading about high schoolers. But this one was still really good, and it's set on the last day of high school. It takes place over only 24 hours. They're the top 2 in their class, valedictorian and salutatorian, and they have this big like scavenger hunt to end senior year, and they end up teaming up together to win the scavenger hunt, and you know how it goes. One thing leads to another. But I really enjoyed this book, and yeah, I give it 4 stars. I love Rachel Lynn Solomon though. If you haven't read The X Talk, check it out. Next, I read 2 Regency era books inspired by Bridgerton, but not Bridgerton. I read To Marry and to Meddle by Martha Waters, which I have read another one by her. It's the same series. I don't know what the series is called. I read To Love and to Loathe though, also by Martha Waters, and it has the same like cast of characters. It's like 3 best friends, and each book is about a different best friend. So that is this one. It's again, like I said, Regency era. The man is has like a bad reputation. He owns a theater and she has a good reputation, and so he says, let's get married so that you can get out from under your parents' thumb and I can improve my reputation. So it's kind of a marriage of convenience, good trope. And yeah, it's definitely Bridgerton vibes. If you like Bridgerton, you will like this. So I highly recommend. I give this one 4 stars. Next, my second Regency era book is Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. Here it is. And this is in the series The League of Extraordinary Women. This is the first one. I ordered the second one, so we will see how I feel about the second one. But this one is set during like the suffragette movement, and the main girl in this one, she joins the movement and is tasked with finding out information about this really important duke to like help their movement, and she ends up kind of falling for him, but he is obviously a duke and she has no title. And so that kind of throws a wrench in their plans once they start falling for each other. But it's very good. And like I said, Regency, so it is Bridgerton era, but it's more female empowerment. It gives women a better story than the Bridgerton books do. So for that reason, I recommend this one for sure. 4 stars. And finally, I read this for my book club, The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I'm realizing all of these are going to be backwards for you. I'm so sorry, but The Paris Apartment. This is a thriller, which is something I don't normally read, but I enjoyed it. It's kind of Clue vibes, where the main character's brother goes missing and she is trying to figure out who did it out of basically all the people that live at this apartment that her brother was renting a room in. And everyone's kind of a suspect, and it's like who done it kind of thing. It was good. It was kind of overly troped, and for that reason I gave it 3 stars. I originally gave it 4 stars actually, and then went to book club, and as we were like discussing it and talking about it, I decided it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was actually. So I did lower my score from 4 stars to 3 stars. But if you like thrillers, you might like this one. And it was different for me, and I enjoyed switching up genres. So yeah, and also my nails match the font on the cover, which is fun. So yeah, that is what I read this month, and I'm actually so excited. I'm filming this on May 3rd. Book Lovers came out today. I've already started it, and I'm filming a reading vlog of me reading Book Lovers. So I will obviously keep you updated and let you know on my Instagram and my TikTok live how I'm feeling and just all the emotions, but be sure to stick around for my reading vlog of how I'm more in-depth thoughts as I read. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.